What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero, and I have my new PC, and I am very happy about that, and I am making this video just to show you guys how nice it is, and I am playing the hardcore game, because it's been a while since I played that. I am playing with the Cannibal kit. You guys know what that does. You eat people, and it's a lot of fun. I get really good frames with this computer, which makes me very happy. I think I get about 120 frames per second recording, and we're fighting these guys here, Batman and the Joker, joking around in this little area here. They both seem to have soup. I made a Mr. Pie 42 and the other guy, and then a madman comes in, making things complicated. I try to make as much soup as I can. This guy is just sitting there. I'm trying to kill the madman named Kick, and he dies right there. I try to pick up his soup, but we got more people here. The Joker is fighting right here, fighting me as hard as he can. Mr. Pie 42, I'm getting a lot of nice hits on him, which is great. I am using a 128 by 128 texture pack. He dies beautifully in the spider webs that he put himself in, which is weird because he's not Spider-Man, he's the Joker. Scooter is comboed right there. I take all of his mushrooms, try to get some more soup in my hotbar, go back over here to Batman, who's still messing around with the spider webs. He hits me a few times here. I get a nice combo on him by this tree in the swamp, and he dies. So that's a lot of action so far. I'm able to go through, make a lot of mushroom soup. I got a lot of mushrooms, maybe not that many browns, but I'll get more, guys, don't worry. We got a random person looking into a crafting table, and they die tragically before they can make any soup. You guys really should make soup in the hardcore games. We got a guy down here, this guy called Dodo? Do? I don't know, guys, but he died, and it was very convenient. I mean, his death was, because he got a lot of iron. I get that iron sword, and I wait around for this iron to smell in the single furnace, which is not very efficient, but I'm able to make an iron chest plate here pretty shortly in the top 16 in this game, it looks like, and I need to keep going because other people are getting iron, and it's all about speed and tempo and all those great things. You want to get kills before people get iron and stuff like that. So we're going through the area here, through this beautiful biome. I see a name tag deep down here. I'm thinking maybe this person's mining iron. I should probably go see what they're doing. So I mine down to this person named Purple Penguin, and what a great fight right there, guys. Hope you didn't blink. They did not have a kit, but they had a ton of iron smelting in a single furnace. That seems to be the trend nowadays. I only have one furnace, and now I have full iron armor, which is great. There's a team of two above me, as you can see, Cactus PvP, and you don't know me, but that's actually true. I don't know this man. Hopefully I'll meet him soon. I am towering out of the area that I dug down, trying to get back up to the surface. I'm expecting to fight a team of two, so I'm a little paranoid, a little crazy, thinking these guys are going to double team me in full iron or something like that. But then I see them up in the sky. They do not have any armor. They just, one guy's got the cactus armor, and, you know, the other guy's just blue. So it's not that big of a deal, but I have to run away from those guys. They're wasting my time. I need to go find more people to fight, and so I'm tracking these two guys with my compass here through the area, through these biomes. I don't know what they're called. Son of Pluto and Fearless Turtle 2. I see them down in this little area. They got furnaces going. I steal some of their iron, and then I fight them right here. They're hiding behind this little area. Fearless Turtle and Son of Pluto. I'm hitting them both. And right there, Son of Pluto retreats, so I get the feeling that he might not have the soup, and that's why he's scared. And that was right. He did die. He was the assassin kit. But now I am fighting the Fearless Turtle, and he is indeed fearless. I am getting a lot of hits on him. He falls into the ravine, surviving the fall damage, not able to kill him there. I'm trying to use blocks to tower up to this guy as he tries to tower away from me. I tower up a few times here, and then he hits me right there, and I take a little bit of fall damage, trying to refill as fast as I can. It's very hard to get used to a new keyboard, because I am using a new keyboard, and all the specs of my new PC will be in the description. But anyway, back to this awesome fight. This guy just keeps using the cookies. He doesn't seem to have any mushrooms, so maybe they buffed the Cookie Monster kit in a way that I'm unfamiliar with. That's probably the case. I don't always keep up with the kits. But this guy is able to do quite a good job staying alive. He gets a pretty nice couple combos on me. But then I start to hit him again. We're just going back and forth in this dark system. It is soup versus cookies. Which of these things will be superior? The feast will begin in 5 minutes, as you can see in the corner there. So I do want to get to the feast. Of course, I can't go there now. I'm kind of busy in the middle of something. But I can still make a lot of soup, so I know I'll be able to survive a while. In fact, right there, I recraft. He runs away. But now we're fighting yet again. And it's just the same stuff on and on. Mr. Fearless Turtle. Really good at eating those cookies. He is a pro cookie eater, as you guys can see. I do a pretty nice job comboing here as he backs up to eat more cookies. He's a scroller. He is scrolling into cookies or something. I just imagine him having hot bar after hot bar of cookies. I don't really know, guys. But now we do this crazy parkour chase thing, and I don't do a terrible job here trying to chase this guy. It kind of reminds me of, you know, that one guy, it kind of reminds me of that situation where I'm chasing this guy. I'm hoping to kill him here, getting a lot of crits and jumping and hitting him, trying to end his life, but what does he do? He just uses his OP, I don't know, moving powers, his W spacebar powers, and he is able to run away for quite a while. So I chase him here. I do a risky thing where I go over the ravine. He tries to hit me into the ravine, but it doesn't work out. And if you just saw for a second, Cactus PvP and his friend are actually following the action just to make things hard for me. I kill him right there, finally, after the long fight. So good fight, Mr. Turtle. And then we get Cactus PvP who tries to run in. He's actually putting on armor as he's fighting, which is pretty OP. But right there I am able to finish him off. And then his friend is right here following You Don't Know Me 1290. He blinks back up into the dirt after he takes a little bit of damage. I'm able to go through here, try to find him. He's standing right there, folks. Don't stand in the HG because that will happen to you. And it's not the best time. So that guy is now dead, which is really good for me, very convenient. I find myself in the top 3. I have 11 kills on the game, which is always a fun time when you can get into the double digits. Kind of hard these days to get those double-digit games. I got all my armor, looking pretty nice, got a good amount of browns and reds. We're just waiting for the feast to start. Now, if you look into the chat, there are 2 people left, and one of them has 5% health, which means they have a half of a heart. So I'm really hoping that soon I'll see a message in the chat like they were killed by a zombie or they took a little bit of fall damage. So I'm pretty hopeful for that, you know. So I blow up the feast in a pretty quick amount of time. Got the half diamond and the diamond sword and the spare diamond sword. Lots of steak. All the great things you would want from the feast. I'm tracking these guys. Sambu and what's-his-face, Malakale. I don't know what that says, guys. I don't read that much these days, but I'm trying to find them. Now he's at 20%, the other guy's at 35%, so they're very low in health, slash who comes in handy. There's a little house right there. I think they might have lived there, but then they didn't like it anymore. Maybe they have really high living standards, and that house just didn't meet their needs, so they moved over here. And I actually find them. I say hi to them because I'm a very kind person, and oh, how tragic. That guy dies, just one hit, and this guy is right here, and he leaves the game, and I just think that's hilarious. I say LOL into the chat. I decide to break some dirt blocks, you know, maybe if he comes back, I go ahead and shoot myself up in the air. That's just classic, and then I put down some TNT, hoping that maybe I can blow him up if he comes back, but he doesn't. I get the cake, and I win the game, the first game on my new PC, with the Cannibal kit. Cannibal kit is, of course, very great. One of the best kits in the game, in my opinion. You make people hungry for a long time, and you just end up winning the game. And here is the stats page, 12 kills with Cannibal. And that is the end of this video here of the Hardcore Games. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit that like button. Every like helps me out because I can figure out what kinds of things you guys like. Also, leave a comment if you have something to say. Or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're just that stranger who keeps watching the videos but doesn't want to hit that subscribe button, I am telling you it is a commitment that is worth it. And that is all I gotta say. Hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.